Some radical ideologues interpret hijra as a religious duty to immigrate to Western nations like the USA, UK, Canada, and Australia, or any other non-Muslim country with strong protections for religious freedom. This interpretation views these societies as targets for establishing and spreading radical Islamist ideology, rather than places to avoid. Key aspects of this strategy include: 1. Strategic migration, encouraging followers to move to countries with strong religious freedoms, aiming to establish communities adhering to their radical interpretations. 2. Exploiting freedoms taking advantage of the democratic rights to propagate their ideology without restrictions faced elsewhere. 3. Demographic change, viewing immigration as a long-term strategy to alter the religious and cultural makeup of Western societies. 4. Establishing parallel societies, creating insular communities within Western nations that adhere to strict interpretations of Islamic law. 5. Recruitment, using established communities as basis for radicalizing and recruiting others, especially younger generations or recent immigrants. 6. Long-term influence, seeking to gradually shape political and social systems to align more with their ideological goals. 7. Institutional infiltration, attempting to gain positions of influence in education, local government, and community organizations. 8. Prolesterization, actively working to convert others to their radical interpretation of Islam. This approach sees these free societies not as enemies to flee, but as opportunities to exploit for expanding their extremist ideology. The goal is to implement what could be termed Islamic maximalism, an extreme version of Islamic governance and society. The aim is to gradually transform these societies from within, using the very freedoms and protections these nations provide to ultimately establish their own version of Islamic rule.
Have you got what it takes to be a reasoned presenter? Well, send us a short clip of yourself to join@reasoned.uk and we might be seeing you on this very channel very soon indeed.